Welcome back everyone. You're watching the training week from June 17th where I was on Struggle Street. I was exhausted, probably from the exciting week I had prior. So this week Fabian came to town. If you remember, Fabian was one of the community clips a few weeks ago. He did his first double backflip from high bar into the pit. So Fabian turned up this week on the Tuesday and decided to try it onto a big crash mat into our foam pit. So we had some serious adventures there, so you'll see it in a moment. I couldn't do much at all this week. My whole body, not just my shoulder, but my whole body was sore and hurting, so I did what I could. To be honest, I probably should have just not even come into the gym, but since I was there, I'm not going to drive back home, so I did what I could and started playing with a little bit of those double timers again from the round off, which I find uncomfortable. Now, one of our boys showed me up with this Wallstrom drill on tramp. I cannot understand how Janku from level 7 wraps into this twist from his stomach so well. Janku also trains trampolining, so he's really skilled, but you know, yeah. And there's me with my pathetic attempts. However, I think the following week I did complete this mock stoop full to Wallstrom combo on the tramp, but this particular day was just sheer frustration. And it's fun projects like this that are good things to do when you can't work on your big skills. Oh man, I was really, what was that? Oh man, yeah, that's when you know you don't know what you're doing. You know, fun projects like that keep you entertained when you can't train properly. So, community clips of the week. We're gonna work our way backwards because the first attempt of Fabian's was a gem, a clip that I'll hold for forever. So I think we're starting with a good one. Keep in mind, Fabian's hands were literally just bleeding. He ripped after his second or third turn, but just kept on taping up and going and going and going. And we actually missed the one that he landed on his feet. So I think that was the first safe one that he did there. And this was Fabian's first try doing it onto a crash mat. So understandably he was quite nervous, and you know, we did everything. We went close to the bar, we went far from the bar, but most importantly, oh my god, that was the first one. That was the first try. That was literally the first thing I saw, and I was like, okay, maybe let's not do it onto the crash mat today. But Fabian followed his intuition, kept on trying, and did the ones that you saw prior. Just oh man, so that was supposed to be a double back. If it was me, I probably wouldn't have the nuts to go up again and do it onto a crash mat, but Fabian did, and he ended up landing it. And for a really tall guy, he can hold a decent straight planche, which I thought was really impressive, because you know, I'm small, I'm stocky, but I could always barely hold a straddle planche. So thanks for coming out, Fabian. It was a pleasure to host you, and you gave us a really great community clip of the week. This right here is probably about the only good thing I did this particular week. That nice little double twist. Still playing with those double pikes, and you know, planning on putting it on the floor pretty soon. It's gonna have to be the dismount. And at this stage, I've sussed out most of my dream floor routine for next quad. So we'll see how that develops as we go. But the knees, I think we're on Thursday here. It was a really small week, so I've been at a couple different competitions coaching in the last few weeks, so I haven't had any chance to find some cables and see what's on that camcorder, but I'm pretty excited to get in there and see what I have. Gym high bar clip of the week: Kachev straight to Kachev straight-ish to, I don't know what we call that, you know, you land on your hips and somehow find your way to the bar. Boom. Peaches, peaches, peaches. Not going to handstand on the first try. I'll do a little reveal. I did do my first peach to one rail just yesterday. Today is Thursday, the 4th of July, and you know, I'd really love to catch up on these videos, at least to catch up 1 week, so that I'm narrating a little bit more fresh. So maybe one of these weeks I'll do two weeks in one. So yeah, you'll see PBAR progress as the weeks go by. Double back full, still too scary. Still too scary. I've sent one proper one, and I think that was sometime last week, and I can't get myself to try it again. Just got to commit to that twist. Yeah, so I guess after a high energy week with lots of new stuff like those Gaylords, you know, I'm gonna feel a bit wasted, a bit thrashed the following week. But that's happened so much that, you know, I don't even think twice about it. I don't question anything. You know, if I feel bad, I simply feel bad, and there's nothing to it. So I think about how I can use my time wisely so that I'm still kind of tracking towards my goals. Back giant is slowly starting to feel a little bit less painful. So as the weeks go by, you'll see that I'll stop like bending my legs and compromising my form, and it's starting to come more from the actual shoulder. So I'm actually starting to pull down on the bar with both arms as I'm doing that back giant. I've mentioned it in the past videos. It's the pull down, the front lever pull down from completely opened shoulders that gets the shoulder. But speaking of shoulders, this guy has some serious shoulders. His name is Matisse, and it is a double Genya, he called it, so a double back half. Now, Fuski's tried this. There was a video once upon a time of him actually like smashing his face into the bar, and there was a coach, Lee McDermott in New Zealand. He said that his teammate tried this. I don't think he caught, but they were doing things like double Jaegers and things, and mind you, this was about 30 years back. So finally someone's actually done it and posted it. There you go. Congrats. Thanks for watching. All the best. Till next time.